And I figure that, it was so good. Am I gonna die here? Is this the end of the game? Oh god. Well, first thing we're gonna do is look at all of our reading everything that I have foreseen. So let's begin with number 1.
I'm Lynn Langerman, here for NewsTomorrow.net. We're flying past the Havasupai Indian Reservation in central Arizona in search of the origins of murder victims.
Now, of course, we all know, what's going on here. That's at the beginning of the game. So there's nothing more to talk about here.
Okay, we're good.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from...
The engine dies out. Now, how does the engine die out, and what does that have to do with everything that's happening there? That's the question that I have.
She wasn't there. Lynn's body wasn't in the wreckage. She could still be alive.
Okay, so what's happening here is the crash that happened after we flew down from the sky. I don't see how anybody could survive that fall. Alright, let's go on with the next one.
Pilot. I don't even remember his name. What the fuck kind of people would skin somebody alive? Jesus Christ, Lynn.
Now, I'm guessing the heretics did this. From the way that they behaved in the game, I'm guessing it was the heretics. Is that what my body would have looked like when, after they killed me? Oh, God. Who were they before, and how did they turn cannibalistic?
There's not supposed to be anything for miles. But I wasn't alone out here. Fuck, I wasn't alone out here.
Now, you remember very carefully, that's the one statement that Jessica seemed to say in his mind. We are not alone here. So, what I'm thinking right now is, are the town and this dream state that he was in mixed together? Because what I'm thinking is, when he was unconscious and went into this dream of his, the characters between the two were kind of connected. Because think about it. Just think about it, and I'll go back to it in a moment. Okay. Our first photo. My dear sweet Ellie, I can't bear what we done. Nor being apart from our little ones. So I'm gonna going over and hoping over. So I'm going over and hoping you forgive me for leaving you behind. You know what? I'm just gonna see if I can read it better like this. And God forgives me for this last trespass. I know that they had to be done, be offered up, but I'm all tore up inside. I can't live no more. Hopefully the end will come soon, and we can be together again, unless God burns me forever for this sin. Until then, I hope you find what woman's comfort you need in the eyes of Popanoff. Yours forever, Tom. That's really deep. Dear, oh, so they did call him Father. Okay. Dear Father, our loving God continues to bless me with these visions. I know more certain than ever that the enemy is nearer with every day. Scrubbing the stains from the floor of Daniel's room when the blessed music rose inside me and sank in the true sight where I saw a creature like burning sun, but within word rings of teeth upon teeth, and dangling beneath a lens set to be arms, but were cocks that rose. Alright, just pause here for a minute. Alright. Inward rings of teeth upon teeth, and dangling beneath the lens that touch to be arms. That sounds kind of familiar. Do you guys remember what that thing looked like inside like some dreams or whatever? That kind of describes what it actually looks like. So let's go back to the reading. I took to be arms, but were cogs that rose in charting purpose as this mustard through his sun descended. It fucked the earth and burnt some great and slashing horror from the fire. I was filled with some fear so great. I was filled with the same fear so great that I could not breathe nor move when I saw it and saw myself. All those years back, blinding Daniel with the lion. Wait a minute. I don't even think I can read the rest of this stuff. Midwife slamming. The baby's coming, ready the knife. The baby's coming, knife's midwife. Mother to the enemy, stained within. God's creation saved with sin. Choruses, hallelujah. Stay the storm. No longer must we wait. For come dawn, the enemy is born. The dying and temple gate. The baby is growing, her belly swells. The baby is growing, sent from hell. escalates, sharpening his blade. Gather at the gate, we kneel and pray. Why does it sound so familiar? When we last saw Lynn, when we came out of the caves, the babe is growing, her belly swells. The babe is growing sent from hell. No. This sounds way too familiar, it's almost creepy.
It's enormous. Some sort of hillbilly Vatican. How could all of this have been here? Nobody knows about it. It's not possible.
Alright, so that's the church right there. Chapter 11. Number 7. Now the breaching of hell's cut drew nigh, and the night air sang within the groaning edges of the midnight blades. And the enemy... Hang on, guys. I gotta turn off my phone. It's getting me now. It's getting me. There we go. And the enemy, fearful even within his prison, reach out in the hearts of Sullivan's deep breath, and sickly stiff-necked and uncircumcised his heart of heart. So he thinks that he's God skipped down from heaven. Is basically what I'm getting from this. I mean, this open guy is crazy if he thinks he's God's get down from heaven. So many people he's killed just because.
There's no picture. Just noise, but I saw it. I know I saw it.
I still can't understand what he says.
That woman, or whatever she is, beat him to death. Something about finding Lynn. Something about a chapel.
Poor guy. I'm really gonna start just going over these videos and not the letters, because they're just explaining more that he's super crazy. And he's managed to convince these people that God sent him down from heaven to, like, build paradise or something, and save them all from a, like, evil or whatever, or Antichrist. That's basically what they're saying.
A teacher once told me that the music of birds was proof that God exists and loves us.
Well, I went to Catholic school, so, nothing to say there.
He said she did it to herself. He said he was protecting you.
Now this is the one I wanted to go over, because I remember clearly that, well, at the end of the game, it said, when we went to, actually, I might as well show you what's going on, and why I think that. No. And we're gonna go for story mode. I want to show you what I think it means by that.
I'm beating you. Get off. Get off me. Stop. You have to tell me. Get off of me. Not unless you answer. No. Fine. Then you have to give up. If you say I win, I'll let you up. Okay. You have to say it. You win, okay? You're such a pushover, Blake.
O'clock. Oh, wait a minute. It's, it was like 2 o'clock almost.
I don't know why you have to be so precious about it. Did Lynn ask you to ask me? I asked first. So? I don't know. Nerd. Shut up. You are.
Alright,
She said to ask, didn't she? Maybe. I don't know. I just wanted to know. You're a nerd, too. I know.
alright, we're at this store here. I just wanna let you guys know what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to show you a point. What it said was that she did it to herself and that he was protecting you. Alright, it must be around this corner.
You think your parents are home yet?
No, usually not until after dinner.
You think I could come over?
Yeah, sure. Why?
Why what?
Like, why do you want to come over?
I don't know.
What don't you know, Jessica?
Oh, sorry.
What are the two of you doing in here?
I'm sorry, Father Loudermilk.
We stayed after school for journal? We were just leaving.
Let's step back into class, please.
Blake?
You're not in trouble yet, Blake. You don't want to get in trouble, do you?
Just stay with me.
I want you two to tell me what you were doing in here. Were you misbehaving? Do I need to call your parents? Jessica, do I need to call your father again?
No, please.
I only want us to be friends. Nobody's in trouble yet. Does one of you think you can make this right? Jessica? Jessica, look at me. Will you pray with me? Will you help me make this right? Why don't you go along home, Blake?
Don't go.
Did I interrupt something between you two?
It wasn't like that.
Then what did you want? You won't say? You know, shame is a gift from God. Home and pray.
Stay. I want you to stay.
Blake, please. This is awkward enough. Nothing's the matter, but I need you to leave us.
Don't.
Everything's okay. You can leave, young man. Walk away.
Jeez. No, let's just prove a point. Wait a minute.
Get away! Just leave me alone! Leave me alone!
I'm also looking for things along the way.
I don't know what you think you saw.
Okay, still there. Now listen to this again.
He said she did it to herself. He said he was protecting you.
Now, think about what just happened. So he's saying that she killed herself and he was trying to keep her from doing that. Protecting her in ways that, he said that he was protecting her possibly from me, maybe? I mean, for Blake? I mean, that's messed up.
The chapel.
Right.
I can see the chapel.
We went over that already.
Temple Gate. Founded by...
We went over that.
I guess this is where the magic happens. Chairs for an audience to watch. I only saw her afterwards. I couldn't have...
Wait a minute. I thought that was Lynn. That looks like Lynn.
Going to heaven. God. Before they killed the children. You should have loved me. What am I doing? Going to heaven. God. Before they killed the children. You should have loved me. What am I doing?
Don't be afraid, you're going to heaven. I'm at a loss for words about this one.
The chapel. The chapel is supposed to be sanctuary. They always hurt women to punish men. It's sick. It's cowardly.
And true. Well, most of the time it's true. Let's see if we can go over,
Meat hung secure. Hooks through their Achilles tendons.
I'm trying to see if I can find anything that happens between the mix-up of, when Blake's unconscious and when Blake's going through this hell. That's really what I'm looking for. Let me listen again. I can't tell what that says.
This leads to the mines where the others took Lynn. I don't know how many of them got in my mouth. My skin wouldn't stop itching. They were trying to lift me up. Sickness here. God bless. These people were rotting even before they were murdered.
Well, I do remember something in the Outlast #1 that said, God hates sickness. I really do not have anything much to say about this.
I didn't even know what I was looking at. Some kind of deformed toddler.
Okay. I mean, it's just noise. I can't tell what it's saying.
Pieces of my skin stuck in the barbs. It was too late to hold her up. And I was just a kid. I was just... Pieces of my skin stuck in the barbs. It was too late to hold her up. And I was just a kid. I was just...
Maybe some activity that, he had with just...
Tower. A radio tower or microwave relay. Civilization, maybe. For a second I was dumb enough to think I might not die. Killed as a warning. Or a welcome. We're all welcomed eventually.
Heaven or hell. We're all welcomed eventually. But this looks like more of the work of the heretics.
Raining blood. Dripping off her shoes, I think. No. Just... I tried not to step in the blood because I didn't want to leave tracks.
Dripping off her shoes. Dripping off her shoes, so... Was Jessica hanged?
Raining blood. Dripping off her shoes, I think. No. Just... I tried not to step in the blood because I didn't want to leave tracks.
So, if Jessica was hanged, that's what I'm guessing. And Blake found where she was hung. Maybe blood was dripping off her body and shoes. And Blake was not trying to step in the blood, so he wouldn't leave tracks. I don't get it.
They lived down here. No. Not lived. I had to find Lynn. Decorated with the dead. I checked faces looking for Lynn. Looking for my own. For Jessica.
So wait a minute, is he thinking that I just got an idea. What if Papa Noth or Father Noth was the teacher? It can't be. And when I say was or is, I mean literally.
Loving and hating God is the same thing. Like making and killing children is the same thing. She told me to meet her in the music room.
Okay, making and killing children is the same thing. How?
Loving and hating God is the same thing. Like making and killing children is the same thing. She told me to meet her in the music room.
I don't get that at all.
We're out. I got Jessica out. It was cold, but the snow had just started. We'll find a grown-up and we'll tell him what happened. We'll be okay. It's not my fault. The world was on fire, the baby was coming. Impossible, child. Lynn said Jess was like her little sister. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. None of this is my fault. The priest dies. You didn't have to do anything. You were a child. Nobody could expect anything of you. None of this is my fault.
So the priest dies. He was just a kid. So maybe we took revenge on Jessica? But how does that explain that he said he got Jessica out, but the snow just started? Oh God.
She's gonna be okay. You have her. She'll get to grow up. She'll do everything she was born to do.
Well, that's it for all the recordings and everything. Well, what can I say about Outlast number 2 that I haven't already? I'm trying to come up with theories in this video, but I mean, without all the contents, I mean all the recordings and all the photos, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call for this video because I'm still trying to wrap my brain around what everything that I saw the last week and everything that I saw today in these videos. Okay. Well, thank you for watching, and let me know what your theories are. And if you got all the recordings and everything, hats off to you. But I don't see how I could miss any recordings or anything else. But wait a minute, what if Jessica did not die? What if she was just unconscious? Because her hand's slowly going like this on the staircase. So, that could clear up one thing when he said, I got Jessica out. We'll, tell the, grown-ups what happened and everything. I mean, there's so many theories that can be put into this. Of course, there's only one correct one. But, like I said, without all the recordings and all the photos, I am completely lost. I'm confused. If you guys want to put your own take on it, I'd love to hear it. The way you can reach me is at the bottom of the screen. Any one of those will do. Or you can put a comment down below this video right here, and I will gladly read them. And if, well, I will answer them as well. Unless they're like, insulting, comments. That's the only time I will not answer them. So thank you all for watching, and, yeah, thank you all for watching, and make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.